Everything you see here is strictly informational. Forex is a high-risk business. Please do not place trades with more money than what you don't have. Please do not trade other people's money. Do not borrow any money than what you cannot trade with. And please take everything that I say as a personal opinion. I am not considered a financial advisor. I'm not considered a broker. I am just one here simply recording my journey along learning the markets. All right. So, man, it has been a day, and what was looking good is not looking good. So, let's just go ahead and jump right to it as soon as I can. First, if you guys like my stuff, there's a subscribe button you can hit. Alert spell, like the video. If you like the video, that'd be pretty cool. That's more or less the name of the game, right? Like the video. But for 1 second here, it looks like there we go. Finally got it up and going. Make sure I got the one. So I am looking at Ripple today, and I've been looking at Ripple really closely. Primarily because it got to a level that I liked, and so I put in some longs, and now it's pushing a little bit further than I don't like. So let's take a look at what it's doing. So when I first put this fib on, right? I put this fib on, and what I saw it do around 1 o'clock here, I saw it come down. It hit this the 70.5%. It's usually a good entry. Of if you're looking for something that looks to be more bullish than bearish, and so. I saw this, and then I saw a new high being created, and then I saw this, right? You see these, basically almost a triple top here, right? So you see a triple top here. This tells me that there is a lot of liquidity above, right? So there is some money up here to be had, because there's a lot of people probably have their sell stops, or not sell stops, sell limits, things like that. So when this started pulling back, and I saw it hit the 71.5 level, closed it open at the 618, I was like, all right, and it's still right at the 2.25 level. Remember I was saying yesterday, 25 level is what we need to stay at. So I threw it along right there, right? And then it came up, and of course the 6 pips is what the spread is on these things, so it takes a while to get out, and I thought it would take a while to get out, and so I have my my stop loss is right here, 2470, right? So I'm basically right at the 200, right there. So 2470, that's where my stop loss is, just because I want to give it enough room. And what I have marked here, what these marks are that you see going across are, let's see, if I go to the 4 hour, right? So I'm trying to think smart money. So one, I have this high top, right? This high. I have this marked as possible, resistance to be had, right? Then if you get down to the 4 hour, I have this last down candle. This right here is the 50% of this last down candle. So smart money entry would probably be right here, right? I think in the 1 hour, I think I have the last down candle. Yep, and this is the 50% of the last down candle of the 1 hour entry. So of all the bear candles, I have the 50% entries marked. So this should be optimal entry, is where it should be. We are at optimal entry if we are going to go long. That is saying if this does not become any more bearish than it already is. If this thing pushes below 80%, or which it already kind of has, it looks like, we could be in trouble. So that's why I wanted to give a live update to see what's going on, to see if we're going to push down and if it's going to take me out, or if it's going to turn around. Since it turned to 8 o'clock and this thing just started dropping as soon as it turned 8 o'clock, because it looked like it was about to form a morning star on the 7 o'clock, and then it just at 8 o'clock it just kept dropping. So but like I said, we are now probably at optimal entry. If you were to enter, if you did have your, if you put money in here to sell, right, to sell to buy, it's probably somewhere around in here is where you're holding that last sell. So they could be getting into that point to where they're relieving themselves of that last sell, and then after that we could be exiting and going higher. If that's the case, I probably could throw in one more buy, right? But what I'm aiming for is at least these highs, right? And then second would be probably this high up here, right? So if we draw that all the way across, right? That would be what we're looking for as far as targets are concerned. Let's just make it a little bit thicker so we can see. And I don't think we're going to hit, we're going to hit it right now. I just want to see if this thing is going to continue pressing down and try to take me out. Because this thing is pressing down hard. We are basically where the bid level is right at the 2500 level right now. But it seems to be right at those levels that I was talking about for optimal entry. It doesn't seem to be pushing any lower, at least I hope not. But I do have my phone in front of me, so I am watching it. Some others I wanted to go over today. Neo, interestingly enough, I think I placed a long, like right here. I think I had about a, it has about a 2 pip spread or something like that. So it did eventually, whenever it did this, I didn't see it this morning because I wasn't awake, but whenever it did this, I did catch that, and I did close out my trade, because once I started looking at the daily patterns, it looks like, I do think this is a very bullish coin, bullish token, whatever it is, but it does look like there needs to be the 200 level for the 15-minute is just now coming over above it. So that could be a reason why it's pushing it down. But that's the 15-minute. If we throw on some, some Ichimoku, predicted it was going to go down. While it was down here, I was thinking, okay, it's already hit its low point. I can probably go for a long, and it would help me out. Well, I also had a long here, and then I probably can't even see because I'm not even zoomed in close enough. I'm gonna take the Cryptomoku off, but I had thrown a long in here, and then I also had another buy limit set for, I think it was down here. Let me actually check what my levels were on Neo. So it was 25. Oh, I'm a little off. 2471. was the first one, so I was way up here. Yep. I bought at the top here. This is when I bought last night. Or wait, that was 2 o'clock. When was last night? Here, let me see here. This had to be like, yeah, this was last night. So 24.71, probably somewhere around here, late last night, right before I went. And then actually it was probably around here because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to bed until late, and then I had another limit set down a little bit further down. It looks like it turned out to be 24.25. So right here is where I had my other limit set. So by the time this finally, in the morning, I could have, taken some profit, but I didn't end up taking profit until just about 30 minutes ago. Wasn't too much profit, but hey, at least I walked away with some kind of profit, so that was good. I have been watching Ethereum as well. Ethereum has been just kind of making me, I don't know where it's going, so I haven't touched it, because Ethereum is one of those things, like, you gotta be really careful with it. I've been watching it since about, I got up around 10 o'clock today, so I've been watching it all day, and it did come down in, I made this after it touched it, so I was wondering if this would probably be the low point of the day, and if it was going to get any lower than that, and it looks like it is. So if it was to do something like I would think it would, before it went long again, let me go to the 1 hour, not the 2 hour chart. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. And so if we were to draw do a fib, and let's do this last bear candle here, body of it, let's do a ray on the 50%. I have the ray in place, 50% right here. And the ray for some reason did not, because for some reason I have this on, so let's do another ray. It could enter at the top, right? It's at the top right now, right? Optimal entry could be 75% or 50%. Lowest it will get, if this is a smart money play, would probably be, I could turn this around actually. And let's do that. So let's go here and let's just flip this around with the magnet on. And it looks like I'm still doing okay on Ripple. It looks like it's only pushed a little bit lower, not too much lower. So looks like it could be optimal entry there, optimal entry here. Right, so we're looking at, but that's a difference of about 20 pips there, right? Lowest it could probably get would be here, right? So those are 3 points of entry, right, that I could be looking at, and I might actually, I'm just gonna wait. I'm going to wait for this to see if it's going to continue to push down, or if it's not going to do that at all. We'll have to just wait and see. So it looks like all of them are doing the same thing, right? They're all, and then this is what the coins do. They all act the same way together. I haven't been really watching. Usually I watch as Dash and Zcoin, but they have not been interesting to me at all today. They have just been going sideways, and right now this is pushing down as well, but it's pushing down to, it looks like, a support level, which is interesting. I don't think Zcoin is going to have any kind of effect to where it's going to push up. I do have an alert to see if it's going to make a higher high, because at that point, when it pulls back, that's when I want to make an entry. But until then, I'm not interested in Zcoin. The other ones have made higher highs, and that's why I've been watching them. Dash, same thing. It's just kind of, I'm more of a bullish person than anything. Dash has just been, again, kind of sideways. It didn't make a couple higher highs over the last couple days. But nothing more than that. Nothing to where it's, nothing to where it could scream and take off or something like that. But, here we go again. Let's go back to Ripple. Let's check out Ripple, see where it's at. Again, hanging out at optimal entry, not getting any lower, right? Which is perfect. And let's go ahead and check out Ethereum again. And same thing, it looks like it has been an optimal entry and not getting any lower as well. So midday update for crypto. We'll see if these go any higher, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep your pants on. Yeah.